Well, it's just hard to have conversation with people.
Well, it's just so toxic. It's like so toxic, and then when you do have an actual conversation with somebody in person, you realize that it's just not that toxic. Like for most people, like I think most people kind of feel the same way. They're just like, eh.
Well, I think it's online.
It's definitely
I think everybody says they're open-minded, and I think they're true about that. But when it comes to social media, especially like Twitter, it's for liberals. Facebook, conservatives. Everything has their own. Everywhere has their own corners.
Yeah.
You know, and I personally don't like to post shit.
I try to post nothing political ever.
Well, political, I'm not necessarily afraid to talk about it.
No.
But when it comes to extreme people, I just don't. I don't necessarily.
You're just not gonna see me sharing a bunch of posts on either. A bunch of retweeting like heavy politicized things. Like, even if I agree with it, I'm just gonna avoid sharing it, because then there's gonna be someone who disagrees, and then it's gonna be like, look, I'm not doing no back and forth on social media ever.
It's tough because everything gets politicized now.
Sure.
So it's like, what can you talk about?
Yeah.
You know, there's new characters being developed from Marvel, DC, all that. To diversify, that gets politicized, whether it's right or wrong. I mean, there's definitely instances like Marvel 2015, like hype for peak liberalism, right? In the Snowflake era, that they make characters called Snowflake. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that should be ironic, right? Like, that's not a good. What makes that a good character? You know what I mean? Nothing makes that a good character. So, and you know, diversity for diversity's sake isn't necessarily a good thing at all.
Yeah.
Like, Black Superman, Clark Kent, same. It's like, to use video game speak, you know, you're just putting a skin on.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't necessarily represent the experiences that other people have.
Sure.
So.
Versus characters like Black Panther, Shang-Chi, where those characters have always been them. Yeah. You know? And I kind of feel that. But, yeah. I don't know. Anyways, introduce yourself.
Ooh. Well, I'm Frank. I 23 years old. I feel like I'm on Tinder right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
yeah.
on the dating scene.
Swipe right.
Dating scene for recent grad. Trying to be an entrepreneur, but also trying to just get by and do more than get by.
Yeah.
You know,
trying to live life.
Trying. So it's tough.
That's becoming my goal. That's my goal, man. By the time I hit 30, in my 30s, I'm trying to just live. Like, I'm trying to chill, trying to live. By that point, I want to have passive income set up to where I can just do things that I want to do, where I don't have to worry about something else, like working a 9-to-5 or whatever it is. As cliche as it sounds, I just want to have money coming in to where I can do something part-time, and even, you know, if I want to do something else part-time, like, that's fine too, but just doing things that I enjoy versus just doing some shit that I just don't care about.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where I'm at. That pretty much hit me through COVID the most. It's just like, I don't know. I applaud the people in the last generation who just worked the same job for like 40 years. It's nuts. It's nuts. They just grinded it out. They provided for their family. They went to work. They came home. They didn't talk about how they feel. They didn't talk about their emotions. They just went through life kind of almost robotic. Yeah. And whether it was healthy or not healthy, it's just like, damn, you know, hey, they did that. Like,
yeah,
they did it.
I mean, for sure. It must have been a good life, you know, for most people. But
probably much more simpler times.
Oh, for sure.
You also, like, in the dark way more. Like, you didn't know what was going on. Even in the 2 cities over, you didn't even really know what was going on.
Yeah.
Like, you were just always in the dark. And there's a part of me that's just like, I kind of wish it was that way. Like, I kind of wish I didn't always know what was going on. Like, you scroll through the news, and you're just like depressing. Oh, positive, depressing. It's just like, you just hear about. We have so much access to information at this point, and it's almost too much.
Yeah,
it's overbearing.
I mean, positivity doesn't get clicks.
Yeah,
that's what sucks. It's everything's run by money. Everybody, I would hope, knows that. And what gets clicks, what gets views is all the negative stuff out there.
Yep.
That's just how it goes.
It's true. But we're gonna talk about some positive stuff today, though.
Thank God.
We're gonna have a positive time today. I'm sorry, I got the second shot today, and I'm dying.
Ooh.
Dying. Man. Ooh. Freaking not as bad as the first one. The first one fucked me up for like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. The first one fucked me up. I still can't smell.
Really?
I'm salty. I'm really salty.
Ooh, you're feeling it.
Yeah, I'm really salty, but I can't smell.
I got the second shot when they offered that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't feel it.
Yeah.
I went out. I got destroyed. And I don't know if it was because I had COVID. I tested positive. Thank God I didn't give it to anybody, but at least my immediate family. But I took that shit like a champ. Thank God, because my aunt got it the same day, and she was feeling it. So, same with my uncle.
Yeah. Yeah, me... This second one hasn't been as bad. I had just no motivation to do anything today. Thankfully, I had knocked out all my errands yesterday. Thankfully, I was off today, so I got to just sit at home and chill. But I was even sitting there just playing video games, and I'm like, I don't want to play. And I should have just chilled on the couch, but I'm stubborn. I can't. I don't know. There's really no difference between just sitting there chilling on the couch and sitting there playing video games. Yeah. But in my head, it like feels different.
Yeah, no, I mean it does. Your mind's going.
Yeah,
you might not be quote unquote productive, but you're still doing something.
Yeah, it feels different for me. And so I sat and played video games and fucking aching the entire time, just body aches. Now I got the chills. That's why I got this dope hoodie on.
Yeah, check that. Look at that.
Dope hoodie.
ThePeopleApparel.com. Go ahead. Check it. Buy it.
Yo, go. That Eastern accent came out hard.
Go. Dude, see, that's the thing. Hold on.
That shit came out hard.
So when it comes to accents, Ohio, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to the Browns. Doing good.
Yeah, they are doing good.
I was told through Facebook that Midwesterners have a neutral accent. I definitely don't think I have an accent, but you guys are.
Not when you're just talking. But right there, it came out hard. Oh. But it was like a hard East Coast accent. Oh, see. Like every once in a while, Kevin at work, it'll come out sometimes. Yeah, you'll hear it. Straight New York. Every once in a while, I say something stupid. Oh man! And just straight New York comes out, and you can hear it. But yeah, when you were doing that, that's all I heard. Well, it was great though. I love that accent.
Know where I'm from then, so
right?
Shout out.
Hell yeah, dude! I have a mixture of everything, like a whole bunch of different accents, all put into one. I lived down south, lived up north, lived in Alaska, lived back down south again, and so I feel like just my voice is like an accumulation of all these different places. Everyone's like, you have a weird accent, and I was like, I don't know exactly what that means or where it would be from.
Exactly. It's odd, like, Southern's stereotypical Southern accents, like either super hard, like give me something to say.
To say?
Yeah.
Tater tots.
Tater tots. See, like there's that. There's like the super grizzled Southern dude. And then there's like the Dolly Partons.
Tater tots. I'm fucking hungry now.
Hey,
ooh.
We want to talk about food.
Food.
My fat ass is gonna.
Bro, I'm a straight foodie. If I didn't work out like I did, I would be very large.
I wish I was a foodie like you, where you ate.
I always eat.
Worked out.
Always.
and didn't get big. That's the thing. That's the big thing. Man, I remember working out.
Luckily, I became a workoutaholic before I became a foodie, or before I realized how much of a foodie I was. So it worked out my way. Otherwise, it would have been not good. If it was vice versa.
This is a 23-year-old food addiction body. So it's been a rough fight. But
look good though. It fits your frame. You're just a big dude.
Yeah. No, I know. I mean, I gotta. My doctors compliment me a lot. You know, telling me I'm built, but
solid.
Yeah, solid. I'm built like a rock. But no, I mean, I realistically don't think, even if I were to get skinny, because I'm doing keto, it's been hard.
Yeah.
Lost 15, 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Kept total, I've lost 35, but
Okay.
kept off 15, 20.
Okay.
So
How long?
2-3 months.
That's
4
good.
months. So it's been tough though. I have a really rocky relationship with food.
I feel that.
So
I feel that. See, my thing is I always just try to find the best version or the best quality of whatever it is that I want. So if I want pizza, I try to find the most delicious, healthiest alternative. Not alternative, but just the most delicious, healthiest pizza that I can get.
Yeah.
Or if I want whatever else, whatever it is, I just look for the highest quality of that product and I try to eat that. Like, I can't do fast food unless it's P. Terry's. P. Terry's is...
Hey,
P. Terry's,
that's the best invention Texans ever gotten. Now, I will say, Whataburger's good.
Stop it.
I'm from Cleveland. Whataburger's good.
Stop it.
But.
I go to Whataburger never for a burger.
Really?
I go to Whataburger for the honey barbecue chicken tender sandwich.
Oh, those are good though.
That shit's fire.
Those are real good.
But
it's
I
not
have to
a burger,
but I
it's
have
good.
to be super drunk.
Oh, see, I'm also that way.
Yeah.
Because
It's the only time. But that's because they're the only place still fucking open.
I was gonna say I don't think P. Terry's is open at 3
They're
o'clock in
not.
the morning.
They're not.
So
They're not. They close at 11 because they care. They care about their
Still work.
employees.
they need to not care. They need to be a little bit more conservative. Say, hey, we need more money, right?
We need more.
We live in a capitalistic society. This is how you get paid more, right? We got paid your paycheck.
We stay open longer.
Yeah. We
Yeah, I know.
just stay open like Taco Bell.
Oh.
Taco Bell's my drunk.
Oh no.
My drunk
Stop
fantasy.
It.
Oh,
Stop it.
my girlfriend calls it Boo Boo Bell.
Stop it.
She's like, "Why do you eat that?" I said, "I can't control myself."
Y'all two get along just fine.
Oh my god.
This man always eating that nasty shit.
But I always eat from the dollar menu.
Mm.
I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna eat terrible,
at
least I'm gonna eat.
cheap
I'm
and
gonna
terrible.
I'm gonna save my money, right?
Not gonna save your asshole though. Oh yeah.
Hey, it's strong though. My ass is strong.
Good job.
Believe it.
I didn't even notice. I was like, I did kind of realize it was kind of dark in here, but I didn't really notice though. I was like, oh.
What's up, Brodey?
Yeah.
Where'd you come up with that name?
I didn't come up with it actually. My friend did.
Really?
Yeah, she came up with the name and she drew the emblem.
Really?
And the name just stuck. I think the name's perfect. I couldn't have thought of a better name. I like it.
Ooh, there's Jordan Brodey experience.
Yeah, we bounced around that kind of stuff. But
No, I mean that's good though. I mean your
I think it's
branding
catchy.
is good.
It's catchy. I like it. And it looks good on the shirts too.
It does.
It looks good.
We'll say I did
Except
get a shirt too.
He
so
did get a shirt. We shirt swapped.
I wasn't just gonna change though, right? And I don't think they're all ready for that.
Oh, I was ready
So,
for it. I mean, but
He didn't say though. He didn't say.
He didn't say we weren't ready.
I walked in here for the first time. I said, I don't know if I could do all that.
Oh.
I don't think that's a part of YouTube guidelines if I could just do that right now. So.
I'll play football. You good?
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
Give me that.
Yeah, dude. Shit, where were we? Oh, Taco Bell. Stop that nonsense.
Bell.
Stop it. Cut
I
it
need
out.
to. I need
Cut
to.
it out. P. Terry should be the only option.
They got keto though too.
They do.
Which is
Just get a
good.
protein style.
Protein. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
a double cheeseburger.
Bro.
On a lettuce
Dude,
bun.
have you had the Hatch chili burger yet?
No. I haven't been there in a while. Last time I went there was probably with my aunt.
You
So-
haven't had the Hatch chili burger?
No, I need
Alright.
you to break it down.
Cut this shit. Hey, cut this. We're going to go with P. Terry's right now.
See you
We're
later.
going to P. Terry's right now. The Hatch
Hey.
chili burger. Dog. So I still have to get a double cheeseburger.
Yep.
Because it's like the classic.
It's respectful.
But I go there and I get a hatch chili burger and a double cheeseburger. But if it wasn't for my first love being the double cheeseburger, I'd get 2 hatch chili burgers, if we're being honest. If that bitch don't become a permanent menu item, I'm going to protest Pete's Harry's for a long time.
So you got to break it down. What is this burger?
So they take a patty.
Yeah.
2 patties.
All right.
Swiss cheese. Boom.
Swiss.
Boom. Swiss. Yeah. Okay. Swiss cheese. They take a top bun and a bottom bun. Bow.
Oh.
Pop that shit there. Right?
Oh.
But
okay.
wait.
Yep.
You don't even know the special ingredient yet.
Chili.
Hatch chilies.
See, now what's that, though?
Deliciousness, dude. Deliciousness.
See,
I couldn't even really explain it.
I'm not a big chili person.
Ooh, wait. Chili in what aspect? This
Chili.
is like chili and like hot peppers chili.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about chili, like the beans and...
Oh. Well, you don't like chili?
Dude, I'm odd.
Damn. Dude,
Guess
I
what?
haven't had a good bowl of chili in a minute. With some cornbread.
See, I don't like cornbread either.
What?
I don't like cornbread. That's the problem.
Dude, maybe you just hadn't had good cornbread.
I mean, you're probably right. I think the last time I had cornbread was from a box. So,
Well, yeah. I mean, I think most people make their cornbread from a box.
don't know
But
how
it's
it's
easy to fuck up, though.
Oh.
Yeah, you can fuck it up easy. Because it gets real dry if you fuck it up. But if you get if you get a moist piece of cornbread, with a good bowl of chili, with a little kick to it, some spice,
Okay.
delicious, dude.
You think about making a cooking podcast now?
Dude, that might be the move. I love cooking.
See, I just got into cooking.
I do. I love cooking. Love it. But I really only enjoy cooking for other people. When I cook for myself, it's real basic ass meal prep food. Super basic. It's fucking rice, ground beef with a little bit of seasoning and some veggies. That's it. But when I cook for somebody else, I'm in that bitch like I'm on Chopped. I'm going through all the cabinets. I'm like, ooh, we gonna use this. We gonna use this. We gonna use this, and just pray it comes out.
Hey, I'm the same way, bro.
I don't follow no recipes, no nothing.
Tough. I know. if I gotta look up a recipe, it's on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna watch
facts.
it. I'm like, okay, how do I make chopped cheese? Okay,
dude, that's what I look up. I look up how to cut an onion, or how to cut this,
God.
how to cut that.
Speaking of cutting, my grandfather.
This psychopath over here loves cutting onions.
Were you like crying, bro?
Like literally loves it. Like he said, it's like his passion. It's his passion.
See, I like the smell of onions too. Onions smell good.
He said if he could cut onions for a living, he would. Like a psychopath.
Hey. See, now, do you have proper onion cutting technique? Do you have the proper form?
Can you chop some onions?
Can we get an onion right now? You have an onion?
Right now?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't have nothing. So look, I got a girlfriend now. So there ain't shit in my fridge.
Oh, your girlfriend eats out.
No, we always eating out. We stay eating out because she don't cook. And then I go to her place to cook. She don't got a microwave. She don't got an ice maker. She got no pots and pans.
So she doesn't live anywhere?
Just fucking damn near homeless, dude.
Oh my God. That's insane.
Like borderline. Yeah. So we just go out to eat. That's why I've had Pete's Harry's like 5 times this week.
Are you complaining though?
No.
See?
Not at all.
See?
And I get the same thing every time.
I do too.
Hatch chili burger, double cheeseburger, skip the tomatoes,
See, I don't fuck with
skip the
tomatoes.
special sauce.
You don't like the special sauce?
Fuck no. Fuck mayonnaise.
See, you even got your partner
Stop
what?
it. It's disgusting. Stop it. Y'all are foul. Y'all are foul human beings. No,
I'ma
no.
head out.
Skip. Yeah.
I'm going.
Skip the special sauce. No. If you're watching this, skip the special sauce. Fuck that sauce.
No.
Add bacon.
If you're not from,
add grilled onions and jalapenos.
I will grilled onions.
And
I will
jalapenos.
agree. I'll try it.
All right, bet.
I'll try it.
I bet.
Don't skip out on the special sauce.
Skip it.
Hey, that's some good shit.
It's not worth the
That's good.
calories.
If you're on a diet, it's probably right. If you're not, get that shit.
It's not
That's
worth
good.
it. It's not worth it.
Oh man, you can't be skipping calories. I can't believe you're large.
Dude. Yeah. I hide it well, dude. I'm a thick bitch,
You see me walk in?
bro. Right. Sometimes I get out the shower, I look back at it, and I'm like, damn.
I can't. I can't. That's the problem. But I feel it. I feel everything. I feel it. I feel what I'm pulling. That's the thing. I know
That's
it.
fair.
I can't see, but I'm pulling.
No, I feel that. I feel that. You just know it's there, though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
you
all
know
the
it's
time.
there.
Listen, unironically, there's a bunch of shit that my ass bumps into.
You're like a dog.
Yeah, like I can't control it.
They can't, dude. That's whenever a dog's tail hits something, you're just like, you can't even be mad.
I get mad. I don't care. We got 2 dogs at the house. One's a sweetheart. His name's Chewy. The other's Osito. He hates my guts. That's the one I was telling you that shits and pisses in my room.
Like only your room?
Yeah.
Damn.
He's disrespectful.
Why is he not like you? What'd you do to him?
Nothing. That's the thing.
What'd you do?
Oh,
Just nothing. He just saw you and he was like, I don't like this big bitch.
For real.
Just instantly.
We have a working hypothesis.
Okay.
That I look like
Who came
one
up with
of
this?
Me.
Okay.
So I don't know how credible I am, but this is the working hypothesis.
Okay.
That I look like his previous owner because he's adopted.
Okay.
Osito's adopted.
Okay.
Chewy, my aunt had, I think, from 3 months.
Okay.
He's 3 years old.
For a while.
So, but yeah, we've only had Osito for a couple months now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a sweetheart too. You know, all jokes aside, he's a real good dog. He's better than Chewy, I can say that. I mean, Chewy don't shit and piss in my room, but I mean, he got hair all over the place. I mean, that dude, he's the one that knocks over stuff on my desk. I'm like, dog, you gotta chill out. Like, for real, just go to sleep on the bed.
Just go to sleep.
Come on. Like, just knocking waters over, trying to get into the food that's not there on the desk. I'm like, why are you smelling? Mind your own business.
There's nothing there.
Yeah.
There's nothing there for you.
Nothing there, stupid. God. It's the worst, but I love that dog. He sleeps with me every night. I've
That's
never
the
met
best.
a dog. Never met a dog I love more, honestly.
Oh, yeah. That's how I
It's
feel about
weird.
this one right here, dude. It's crazy. That's my kid. That's not even a dog. That's my kid. I talk to her like a dog. I mean, not a dog. I talk to her like
human?
my kid, yeah. Like, we went, I think we went to my girlfriend's apartment, and I told her to eat before we leave, and she didn't. And then she was hungry at the place, and I don't ever bring the food there because it's just too much transport and back and forth. And we're only there for like night, bed, morning. We both go to work, so we both go. So we're not there for that long. And so I told her, I was like, hey, eat before we leave. And she walked up to her bowl. She knew what I was saying and chose not to. So we get to the apartment. She comes up to me like, Daddy, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I said, I told you to eat. I told you to eat.
That's what they do. I don't know what it is. They're so obedient, but at the same time, they don't listen to shit. It's ridiculous. I'm like, dude, come on. I go, Cito, I'll yell at him. I'm like, why are you consistently disrespecting me? I was here before you. It's like he wants a turf war, dude. It's ridiculous.
She does that with the bed.
Oh, shits and piss in the bed?
No, oh, hell no.
Oh, I was going to say, I'd throw away the whole bed. I think
no.
I'd take the dog and throw it.
No. That's never happened. That will never happen.
Oof.
But she'll like, if she gets, so whenever she hears the toothbrush turn on, she's straight to the bed. And then she sprawls out like she's fucking, like the whole thing is hers. She just fucking paws out, lays long ways like a human. And then I'll jump in the bed and she won't move. She'll act like she's deaf. All of a sudden she just becomes a rock. And she doesn't want to listen. She doesn't want to move. I'll be like, Arya, this is my side. Get your ass to your side. And I'll be trying to shove her and move her, and she just dead weight, just like she'd been asleep for 2 hours. And I can even see like one eye a little open. She's like,
yeah.
Like she.
Yo, man, that's just like Chewy. Chewy's a Chihuahua. He's 10 pounds. He doesn't weigh anything.
Yeah.
But this dude, when he lays down in the bed and I try to pick him up, he's like this. He extends. He's like dead weight. I'm like, dude, why are you doing this? He's
why are
just
you like this? You
And
can
then he
still sleep in the
side-eyes me.
bed. You just can't sleep right
Yeah,
here.
you just need to move over, dude. What's the issue?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Yeah, he's just a pain in the ass too. I mean, This dude, if he's not comfortable, after laying down for maybe an hour and a half, he'll get up, get out of the blanket. Keep in mind, I'm already in bed and I'm about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Gets up, underneath the blanket, comes above surface like a goddamn shark, starts walking on my back, and this dude will take his paw and it'll just like do this. I'm like, what do you want? Like, I can't talk to me. I can't read you.
I be saying the same thing. I'm like, Arya, use your words.
It's ridiculous.
Use your words.
It's ridiculous.
And it doesn't help that her indication for wanting something is the same for everything. Mm-hmm. She doesn't like... She never learned that if she needs to go outside, she should walk to the door. Or if she needs water, she should go pat the water bowl. Yeah. If she needs food, she should hit her food bowl. Like, no. Doesn't matter what it is. She just sits and stares at me and just pants and just breathes all heavily. Like, I'm supposed to know exactly what she wants. So then I gotta go through the checklist. I'm like, all right. So, does she eat? Check. Does she have water? Check. Does she have... Has she pooped? Check. Has she peed? Check. Does she have food or water? I said that already. Check, check. And then I'm going through this entire checklist. And then I run out of things to check. And I'm like, what do you need? Yep. Tell me so I can fix it because you were driving me up the wall.
Yeah, it's the worst. Is she a whiner?
No. She just sits there and stares at me and just pants.
Chewy.
The only time she whines is if she's in the backseat of the car and she really has to shit. That's it.
You just pull over to the side of the road?
No, I tell her, hey, we're almost there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. She's back to talking to her like a kid, yeah.
As long as she listens, dude.
Yeah, I mean, she listens. She's just not very happy about it.
Yeah, I mean, they're never happy when they don't get their way. You
know? Yeah, she'll sit there and just keep whining, like as if I can drive any faster. Like, we're almost there.
See, Chewy, he whines. He whines at the worst times. It'll be 5 o'clock in the morning, and he's got to go shit. He gets off the bed, and he just stares at me. And if I don't wake up, because I'm not going to wake up, he starts whining. I'm like, dog, I got an hour until I got to officially wake up. Yeah. And then even then, I'm going to hit snooze for another 15 minutes.
Right?
Please.
You got an hour and 15.
Yeah.
Chill.
Like, come on, just hold it. Dude, you don't eat after like 7. What's in the tank at that point? Like, come on.
That's what, dude. It doesn't matter what time I take her out at night. I can go out drinking, come home at 2 a.m., take her out to use the restroom at 2:30, and the bitch still got to go at 7 o'clock in the morning.
It's the worst.
But then I can not take her out. I can take her out at 6 o'clock at night and then not take her out for the rest of the night. And she'll be like, at 7 o'clock, still got to go. I'm like, what is the point? I'm just going to stop walking your ass late at night because you going to wake me up no matter what. Yeah. And then she just sits in the bed and she just flaps her tail just... And then she'll get a little faster with it if she sees that I'm starting to wake up. She's like, oh, it's working. And then just
time to go.
God. She's the most. Yeah, man. It's okay, though. She doesn't do anything wrong, so I just put up with it. She doesn't do nothing wrong. I leave everything just sitting out. She doesn't chew on nothing. She doesn't touch nothing. She doesn't mess anything up. She doesn't use the restroom in the house. She doesn't do anything wrong. So if she's going to stare at me and pant and bother me for a couple hours, then it's worth it. And she's not very hyper either. And she don't care about playing with other dogs. She don't give a fuck about other dogs. She just wants to go say hi to the owner. There's so many times where she's running up to a dog and its owner, and the dog's like, ooh, 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 ooh. And then she's like, skirt, to the owner.
Oh, my God.
Dude, you can just see the dog's eye. Like, the dog just, boom, just unravels. Straight into depression.
Oh, my God.
She don't give a damn about no dogs.
Damn.
None. She has her 1 or 2 that she likes, but she still says hi to the owner first. Every time. She a people person.
You think it's a respect thing?
Oh yeah, maybe. I never even thought about it like that. Maybe she's like, nah, let me go say hi to the person who feeds you.
Yeah.
Because you're only here because them.
Yeah.
Let me go say hi to them first, and then I'll say hi to you. She's like, look, I understand the importance of humans in my life. I just like you. She knows. Oh, she knows. She knows. Sometimes she'll be wanting to play, and I'll have to go somewhere. And so sometimes she'll test me and she'll like stay at the park and just stand there. Mm-hmm. And I'll be walking to the apartment and she'll just stand there. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. So I just walk back to the apartment. I just leave the door open and then she comes. She comes. She knows. She knows who feeds her. She knows where she sleeps. Every time she's like, and you can just hear a little pause just.
Yeah. Man. That's not how our dogs are. Chewy, I mean, I do think Chewy knows his place. He knows, like, I need these people. I get hungry too often. Dude, that little dog, hey, he
be throwing down?
He's like me.
Oof.
I'm like, I don't know how you only shit like 2 times a day with how much you eat, dude. Like, he eats a lot. And then he hoards all the food. We'll have Osito. They're both hungry around the same time, although Osito doesn't eat that much. This dude will, like, growl at Osito. And he's been there for, like, 5-6 months. I'm like, dude.
Chihuahuas are assholes, dude.
He's a sweetheart, though. He really isn't. You don't bite or nothing.
He's not an ankle biter?
No, I don't. I think maybe when he was a baby, just because I've only really known him since he was 2. Yeah. Really.
Yeah.
He grabbed at socks, but when he was a baby, I mean, I think all dogs really do that. I mean, my parents, my sister's dog does that.
Oh yeah.
So
she was a puppy. She was an asshole.
Yeah.
Absolute asshole. We went through like 10 Ethernet cords.
Really?
Yeah, she just chewed right through them.
Oh,
no fucks, dude. There'd be times when my roommate and I would come home, and we'd come home, be so excited to play video games after a day of work, and we go and we had the computers at the island, and that's where we gamed, and we had both computers there, and then the Ethernet cords were running across the living room.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, they were like in prime position for her to fuck them up.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean fuck them up. And so we'd come home and we'd go launch the computers up. We'd be like, fuck yeah, we're about to kick some ass. No internet. And he'd be like, God damn it, not again. God. And then we'd have to drive all the way to, what's that electronic store?
That's
the one that just recently closed. Fry's. We'd have to drive. Yeah, dude. Fry's would have like Ethernet cords of all sizes. You can get like a 1-footer all the way up to like a cajillion footer. And so we'd go there, get 2 50-footers, come home, plug them up, play, and then next week get home, no internet. Fuck. God damn it, Arya.
It's like you need a stockpile,
dude. We never. Damn, I never even thought about that.
Really?
We never bought more than one at once.
That's the worst. I hate when people point out obvious shit and you're like, wow.
But I feel like I'm so stupid when it comes to that kind of stuff, though. My brain doesn't work like that.
Really?
It doesn't work like that at all.
See, I think I'm dumb. Like, I think, like I told you before, I'm an ape. I'm a straight up, like, orangutan, bro. I feel so dumb all the time. I don't know if that's because, like, I just don't think I know everything or I'm just an asshole or what. I don't know. But when it's just obvious shit like that, like, maybe I should get 3 Ethernet cords this time.
I know.
Because it's the 5th time. That's the worst.
Dude, that shit never clicks for me. That shit never clicks for me. And, like, there'll be times where freaking my girlfriend will be like, why didn't you just do this? And I'd be like, stop it. Fuck, you're right. God damn it, I hate. And she'd be like, I know. I'm always right. Be like, fuck. And usually, the worst part of her saying that is typically she is actually always right. And I'm like, God damn
You're admitting that right now?
Dude. Well, I mean, she is right. I mean, you know. If she
if
was
you try to
wrong.
hide it. I don't know if you try to hide it.
If she was wrong, I'd tell her she's fucking wrong. That's how it works. That's how it should work.
It does. It's how it should work.
It's how it should work.
Sometimes you just like to mess around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But sometimes there's the whole, you're right, even though in your head you're like, you ain't right. But you got to pick and choose your battles. There's some that are important and there's some that aren't.
I don't pick. I don't pick.
It just depends what it is.
Yeah, that's true. But
there's some things where I'm like, nah, look, that's not how we doing it. And then there's most things where I'm just like, all right, you're right. And then half the time she is actually fucking right. And it's aggravating. Because it will be legitimately, genuinely right. Like today, she was like, babe, you should have just stayed at home and just laid on the couch and watched a movie. Why the fuck you up doing shit? And then I thought about it and I was like, fuck, she's right. I should have just been just chilling. Like, why was I playing video games? Like, I was sitting in the chair and my freaking ass was hurting, and like I'm all achy, and my whole body's hurting. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna fucking play video games. Fuck that. I'm not gonna sit there and watch a goddamn movie. Nah, I'm gonna play video games. And the whole time I was miserable, the entire time. And it never crossed my mind to just sit on the couch and watch a movie.
And just chill out, just absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Never once crossed my mind. And then she was like, how come you didn't just watch a movie? And I was like, fuck.
Because I'm grinding.
Yeah, right? I'm like,
I need that double XP weekend.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Facts.
It's the worst when you're busy all weekend and you know COD has
double XP.
Double XP. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
It is the worst. It
Yeah.
really is. I haven't played COD in forever.
I haven't
We used to
either.
play COD for money. So so we used to grind. And then so New World just came out. Everyone's playing it.
New World.
I'm about to. So Kramer got it today. And Kramer was like, dude, we need a game. We've been grinding FPSs for like 5 years now. Because that's how long I've known him. I've never met this dude, and I've known him for 5 years. It's kind of crazy. It was in Maryland, right next to you.
Really?
Yeah. And we've been grinding 5 years FPS shooters. And we're at the point now where we're just like, why do we even fucking do this? This shit sucks. Like, it's so pointless. Like, we're never going to be pro. Like, I'm washed. He's still great. He carries me like every fucking game. I'm so washed now, dude.
That's how it is with a couple of my buddies. They exclusively play Apex.
Okay.
And COD.
Okay.
And I'm one of those people where I'm good at COD if it's just like arena style.
Yeah.
Just like 10v10 or something like that.
Okay.
Dude,
not so much a battle royale.
I blow ass at battle royale.
Yeah, I'm not the best either.
It's tough.
There was a point in Fortnite where I was peaking, and the two of us were peaking, and that's when the stream was peaking, and we were crushing it. But him, he never loses it. Like, he cannot play Fortnite for a year, hop on, and the first game he plays, he wins. I'm like, this motherfucker. He's just
but that's how I
good.
am, though. If it, like, I take a huge break. I used to be big in Halo.
Okay. Oh, me too. Dude, Halo 3 was my shit.
Halo 3.
See,
my
what
thing
were you
was
in
just,
a Lone Wolf?
No.
What were you in Team Slayer?
I don't know. I would have to check my service record.
I
think I wasn't high.
I
can say that. Halo Reach was mine.
So Halo 3, I was a
Halo 3 was custom games.
47 Lone Wolf and a 45 Team Slayer.
See, now Halo 3's,
that was my shit.
But their matchmaking was weird.
It was pretty shit.
Yeah, like that's
it took
what I'm
forever
saying.
to find a game.
Yeah,
it took forever to find a game.
Not only that, but the ranking was odd too. Like, you get demoted.
Yeah.
I don't see any games doing that now. I think because it sucks ass. Like, you know how, oh my god, there'd be games where I could do so well and barely rank up. I'd be like tier 12. Go bump up to tier 15.
That's like every game I play, dude.
Oh my god.
Valorant, League of Legends, they're all the same way. You play you play 5 games in a day, you're almost guaranteed to go 2 and 3. Almost guaranteed. Like, very rarely are you going to win 5 games.
Yeah.
Out of 5. Just because it's so team-oriented, and half the time you're playing with a bunch of fucking trolls.
Yeah.
Almost always. I played a game this morning, because usually I'll try to game in the morning, just kind of get it out of my system so I can go knock out the rest of my day. I got on, I had 3 AFKs. And for those who don't game, away from keyboard or away from controller, 3 of them. There's only 5 people on the team. And 3 of those motherfuckers left in the first 2 rounds. And it's a 13-round game. Man, it was a long game. I was pissed.
I hate that.
I was just pissed the whole time, too. And I'm not the type of person who's just going to leave, too.
Yeah.
So I'll finish the whole thing out. I was salty the whole time, though.
Yeah, I mean, you're ruining your record. You're probably ruining your KD if it's like 5 versus 2. You know what I mean?
I did go positive.
Oh.
I did.
Okay.
16 and 14.
See, now, do you care more about win record? Or you care more about...
For sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
you don't care about your KD?
I've been there, done that.
Interesting.
When I played competitive Call of Duty, it was just about the win. I played OBJ, so my KD didn't matter to me. So Black Ops 2, I was peaking.
Oh.
Peaking.
That was just peak in general, I think.
It was the best COD, for sure.
Yeah.
But I was master rank, high up there, playing 8s with TK Sharp. I don't know if you ever watched Pro Call of Duty. I was playing 8s with that guy. I miss Black Ops 2. But now I'm washed. I'm trash. I'm so bad now.
It's tough. I will say I play on controller. I got an Xbox.
Okay.
Right. Dude, I can't do keyboard.
That's all I play on now. It's the only thing I play on now.
I think if I were to get a PC, I'd have to just stick it out with keyboard.
Yeah, I mean,
with the controller.
So if I was to play Call of Duty again, I would hook my controller up for sure. Call of Duty is meant to be played on a controller. But the games that are meant, like Counter-Strike and Valorant and those League of Legends, like those kind of games that are meant to play on mouse and keyboard, they're way better on mouse and keyboard.
See, what makes you say that, though?
Well, they're just the way that the game is set up, you couldn't play it on a controller. Like, you couldn't play those games on a controller. There's too many macros, like too many key bindings that you need. Like, you just couldn't play it on a controller. It wouldn't work. And plus, the way the aim is set up, you would get murdered by mouse players.
There's not a lot of aim assist. Aim assist is like non-existent on PC.
Yeah, none. And like, so Call of Duty, you can get away with it. Controller players are probably better than PC, like keyboard mouse players. But any other game, like Counter-Strike or anything, not a chance. Not a chance.
Be interested to play on controller. See if it's even possible.
You could probably. Valorant would probably be the closest. Probably play that on controller.
I've been hearing a lot about that.
But the aim, like what you have, how you play the game, it just wouldn't be the same on controller. It'd be so hard. It'd be really hard because you have to control the spray of the bullets. They don't shoot straight.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's how most FPSs are now.
Yeah.
At least.
Not Call of Duty. Just run and gun.
Oh, I know that. It's the worst.
Just run and gun.
God.
Halo 2.
Oh,
Halo's coming out, new one.
Yeah, you played the flight?
I haven't played it. Oh, that was fun.
I just did. They had the second flight last weekend. They have the third flight this weekend.
Yeah. How is it?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Oh. And it's going to be on PC this year for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might play. We'll see. But we're going to try out this new world, this big MMO. Well, I might try it out. I'm going to wait for him to tell me how he feels about it first, because he got money to blow. He live at home still, so.
See?
He got money to blow.
And I feel like I still don't have money.
Fair enough.
It's the worst.
Dude, I wish, dude. If I lived at home, whew, if I didn't pay rent, my rent was paid for. Damn. How much money I would have. It'd be nuts.
I can imagine. With this place, the location.
Ah, dude.
It's a nice place.
If I didn't pay rent, damn. It'd be crazy. I'd be woo. Well, I wouldn't know how to act. Yeah, like, nope.
See, I'm dumb though with my money.
So I'm pretty.
I don't know if it's.
I'm pretty good.
If it's the age thing, or if I'm just dumb. But like, I try to invest in weird shit.
Okay.
So, I started out with crypto, right?
Yep.
But I did like shit coins. So like initially 2 years ago, I tried to push Doge with my friends.
Yeah.
And Doge was just the biggest meme to us.
Yeah. You didn't hold it?
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
But to a certain extent.
Ah, no.
I know. I think a day before the game stonks and all that blew up, I put in $100. And then I switched it at 3 cents before it blew up to, I think that day it blew up to 30.
Yeah, and then it
went
peaked
back
at
down.
like 70.
Yeah. I switched it over from the 3 cent conversion to, I think, ADA.
ADA's a good one, though.
I know. It is good.
Yeah. That's where all my money, that's where the majority of my money has been made.
Yeah. I made a little bit of money off of Cardano. Invested at 1, and then it rose up to $2 initially a couple months ago. Fell down, almost back down to 98 cents. And then last week, it just blew up to almost $3.
It hit 305.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Diamond hands. I'm holding.
I got paper hands, though.
Holding.
My saddest story with Cardano is...
I've been in since $1.
I was in with $1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I needed the money. So I pulled it all out.
Fair enough. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I know. But... And thank God it was like a couple months ago. Because if I were to have done it anywhere close to when it blew up, I would have lost my mind. Oh my god, because I had a lot of money.
That's the worst, dude.
I had a lot of money in there, relatively speaking.
I could have retired last year.
Really?
Yeah, I fucked up. I had so much money in Tesla, and
really?
Before it blew up, before it split, I had a good amount of shares, and I had Bitcoin at $9,000. So I fucked up big time. So last year has taught me, stop thinking you know what the fuck you're doing. Yeah. Stop selling and just hold and hold and hold some more, because I could have retired off of Tesla, Bitcoin, and what else was I in that jumped? Oh, AMC. Yeah. I had $7,000 in AMC.
What?
Yeah. Had I just kept holding, dude. Wow. Had I just kept holding, I would have made a decent chunk of change.
And then half of it would have been gone from taxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it goes.
But I would have had a nice chunk of change between those three. Just those three alone. I had some other stuff laying around too. But just from those three alone, I could have made a ton of money. Yeah. And then if I'd have been able to buy more than one houses based off of that money that I would have made on there, I'd have been done. GG would have been a wrap, dude. I'd have had a plan. I'd have 2 Airbnbs, 3 Airbnbs. I'd have flipped 1 or 2 of the houses. Yep. I'd have been out. GG. And I fucked it all up. So if it taught me anything, hold.
Oh, that's rough.
Holding.
That's rough.
Holding, dude. Because now my stock account is down a lot. Yeah. A lot. Every time I don't even check it. That's how much it's down.
I don't check mine.
I don't even check it.
I have the little widget that shows me the 3 top ones that I look at.
Nope. I ain't even doing that. I'm so down. It's bad. Everything I've made in crypto is offset by what I'm down in my stock account.
Wow. See, I don't really mess with the stocks. It's not that I don't understand it, but
I don't. I was just doing stupid shit.
Oh yeah, me too. And by me not understanding it, or me understanding it, I definitely don't understand it. Don't get me wrong. I looked at a couple of YouTube videos. That's my understanding of stocks. Yeah. But I understand fundamentals. I understand utility. Stuff needs to make sense, really, to make any type of money, whether it's in a week or 5 years, whatever. But yeah, that's my knowledge. YouTube videos. Yep. That's it.
Yep.
I forgot where I was going with that.
You're good. That's like me every episode, dude.
Oh my god.
Me every episode. I look at Jeffrey and like, where were we?
I try to do some real deep philosophical stuff, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I remember I'm an ape.
It just goes away. Yeah. It just stops. It just disappears. You're like, I don't know what I was gonna say.
Like, wow, I'm hungry.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah.
I don't know. But food. I want to. There was something I was going to say about the food, but I forgot. But I just know I wanted to go back to the topic of food. So hopefully what I wanted to say about food will come back to me by talking about food.
We'll talk about it.
Dude, I fucking love Asian food. Love Asian food. Love. You love Asian food?
Yes.
Bro, you got to come with me some of these spots I know. Dude.
See, now, I didn't think you guys had, like, true good, at least. Or moderately good Asian
We have
food.
some. We have some. They're just hard to find. But we have some. It's not like Houston or Dallas. But it's growing. There's a new Asian joint popping up like every week.
Really?
Yeah. All over the place. All over the place. And so my last thing. Not the last thing I've been to. So on Sunday we went to First Chinese Barbecue out there in Chinatown. Near the soccer stadium. Because we were going to go to the game. The barbecue pork and the roasted duck with some Chinese sauteed broccoli and some kung pao chicken. Man. But legit though, not this janky stuff. Legit, delicious. Only people in there Asian. That's what I look for. That's what I look for.
You need to look for the Spanish people.
No, that's what you need to not look for. No. In an Asian joint.
It sounds counterproductive.
No.
It sounds like it doesn't make sense.
That was actually the next story I was going to tell you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
On why not.
Okay.
So there was these Caucasian folks at work.
Gotcha.
And I'm Caucasian too, but but a little bit more cultured, maybe. Or at least I like to think so.
We all like
However,
to think so.
yeah, we all.
Yeah.
However, they were like, "Have you been to Phonatics?" And Phonatics.
Oh.
And
Oh.
I'm a food snob, 100%. No shame, I am. And Jeffrey and I went there probably about 2 months before we had this conversation at work, and they were like, "It's so good," and Jeffrey and I were like, "Bro, I was so mad, dude. I walked in, fucking Sally was working the register, and then Jose brought me out my pho. I was pissed, and then I ate it, and I went, bruh,
Just threw the shit.
who made this?"
Yep.
I was pissed, dude. I was like, I ain't never trying. I was so mad.
Oh man. No, I mean I do get it though. I do get
No,
it.
the places I go to, there's only Asian people in there. Working, cooking, and eating.
Damn, so you are the minority now.
Oh, facts. That's where I like to be.
Oh.
I like to be in those places when I'm the minority.
See? We got culture here. YouTube.
Dude.
Culture.
And H Mart, I fucking shop there all the time.
See, I've been told about H Mart.
You've never been?
It makes no sense why it's called H Mart. To me.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
See?
know the history behind it. All
But
I
I
know
know-
is the food court's amazing.
Oh, they got a food court there?
Dog. So let me tell you. So I went there not too long ago. And I've been in the H Mart before and done grocery shopping. That's where I get my ramen from.
Yeah.
In the packets, I get legit ramen. And I'll get my Wagyu beef there every once in a
Ooh.
while. Do some Korean barbecue at the house. That's where I go to shop.
Yeah.
And I never really ventured to the food court. I've been there once and I got Donkey Mo's like a fucking white person. And it was trash. And so I was mad. And so I didn't really try any of the other spots. I just went and got the Korean fried chicken and I was pissed.
Yeah.
I was like, this is gross. This is literally just fried chicken. Like, it's not that good. And so I went back. And I went to this place around the corner. It's kind of hidden in this back. Traditional Korean food. Walked up there. There was this picture of this big old bowl of soup with some clams, some shrimp, or oysters, some shrimp, and some udon underneath. I was like, let me get that, please. And, dude, changed my life. I've been back for it twice since.
Ooh.
It's delicious. And the bakery there, legit. They got this thing called, I've never tried it, but I've heard from other people who I talked to at the dog park who've been there, who go there regularly and go to the bakery.
Yeah.
They said the whole milk bread that they make is
Whole milk
delicious. It's like, if you bring that home and make French toast out of it, it's like
Ooh.
heavenly, is what I've been told.
See,
And
I don't
so-
even know what whole milk bread is, but
I don't know
it's
either, but
different.
when I see it in the package and I look at it, it just looks moist through the paper.
Mm.
I'm like looking at it through the package and I'm like, I can almost taste it. It's delicious. And they got this big ass bakery. And they also do boba tea there too.
See,
H
I'm
Mart
not
got
a
it
fan.
all.
I'm not
No.
a fan of boba tea.
What? Really?
I don't like balls in my mouth. I gotta be honest.
Well, just get it without the boba, you knucklehead.
Can you do that? I thought that was illegal.
No.
Are you serious?
No, the boba's an
Then why is it called
add-on.
boba tea then?
The boba's an add-on.
So
You
you
can
gotta
just
pay
get the
for the
tea.
extra?
Yeah, it's like 75 cents.
I think I've been getting screwed over by those other people.
Yeah, that's the extra. You can
didn't know
just
that.
get just the tea.
What?
Yeah, I got a green tea boba the other day. Delicious. Milk tea boba, delicious.
Milk tea?
Taro, delicious.
What's milk tea?
Deliciousness. Just get it without the boba.
But milk tea?
Yeah. Delicious.
Is it just hot milk? What is it?
No, it's like, no, it's not hot at all. It's cold. There's ice in there.
Damn, bro. See, this is one of those times where I feel dumb as fuck. I don't know if it's just me being uncultured or what. What?
Yeah. So that's an add-on at the bottom. The boba is. I mean, the little jellies, I think is what it's actually called.
Yeah.
Is the little jellies. Those are an add-on. You don't have to get that. However, though, I will tell you, at I always fuck the name up at this place. Go ahead and correct me. Tapioca. Thank you.
Tapioca?
Tapioca. Tapioca. Yeah. The place. Okay, so at Tapioca, they do this taro tea with electric jellies at the bottom. Bruh.
What?
Slaps. That's the fucking combination. And I feel like not enough people know about this. So I'm telling everybody, look. Taro tea with the electric jellies.
Electric jelly. Hey, remember to ask for electric jellies.
Electric jellies. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. They'll know what you're talking about though when you say electric jellies. Be like, oh, you want the sour ones? Yes. Yes. Give me the sour.
That's why they're
electric.
electric.
Dude. So you put the taro. So you get the taro tea.
Yeah.
And then you get the electric jellies at the bottom. The electric jellies explode in your mouth and it's sour like a gummy, like a gusher.
Mm.
And then the taro tea is sweet as hell. It's the perfect combination. Changed my life. It's beautiful. Yeah. Like my soul is still touched to this day.
Really?
To this day. And I've had it twice.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm so uncultured, dude.
Nah, it's okay.
At least
I got you.
Austin,
when it comes to Asian food, I got you. Look, I'm not a pro, but I've been shown around the city a little bit by some of my Asian friends. So I know some of the spots. And there's still some spots that I need to try. There's a spot downtown called Lynn's. Bruh. Best soup dumplings ever. You ever had soup dumplings?
I love soup dumplings.
Woo! This place is fucking legit. You like pho?
I don't think I've ever had pho.
Okay, so there's a place that serves the best bowl of pho you ever have. There's a ginormous beef rib in it that's about this big.
Mm. Damn.
The beef rib sits in the pho. You just focus on the broth a little bit, and you kind of just let that beef rib just soak in that pho broth. And then all that barbecue just falls off into the pho. And it's like Texas meets Vietnamese. And it's fucking delicious. And filet mignon. It's true. I made everybody get it. So we all went there for my birthday.
God damn.
And I told everybody to get it. There was a lot of pressure. I'm not going to lie. I was a little nervous.
Hey, that's the worst, though, when you tell somebody, just on a side tangent, you tell somebody something's good.
Oh, and they don't like it?
Like, it's mid.
Yeah, it's true.
Mid.
I want to say, though, hey, look. There's a lot of things that I might overhype. But when it comes to food, I'm usually spot on. Pretty damn good. People, when I recommend a spot, I don't recommend it lightly. When I recommend a spot, it's gonna be fire.
Interesting.
You just got to get what I said.
That's
Don't
true.
be venturous and then get something else and be like, "Oh, it wasn't that good." Well, bitch, I didn't tell you to get that.
That's true. That's true. I'm that person though. I gotta be honest. My palate when it comes to like new shit is real limited.
Oh, you got to open your mind. So that place I was just talking about, the pho spot. My mom and dad came and picked me up. And my mom's kind of the same way. She doesn't like new shit. And I was like, Mom, what?
Hey, this is iPhone storage full.
Oh, fuck.
So you didn't have space?
Huh?
You didn't have
I guess not. How long ago?
I don't know.
Let me see. We got the audio. We'll keep it going.
You can describe that what's going on.
We'll keep it going. God,
Well, this is
I gotta get rid of that.
ad segue.
Yeah, the
ad segue.
I gotta get rid of that damn 4K video, bro. It's killing me, dog. That 4K video is killing me.
Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the
50
bell.
56 minutes. Where are we at?
57.
Oh, dude, hold on. Then just pause it real quick. For real. I got this. Your mom's dry. I'm like, stop it. How do you know, you fucking weirdo? All right, we're good. All right. Sorry about that, guys. The phone storage filled up because we recorded a video last week in 4K, and it's like 100+ gigs, and we can't get rid of it yet because we need to post it, and so it's taking up all of my phone storage. But nonetheless, we're back.
We're getting by.
We're back. Food. What were we talking about? Damn.
Asian food.
We were talking about Asian food, but I feel like, were we done with the pho? I don't know. We might be on the pho.
I think we were.
Okay,
Show me a
we're
video.
done. I did show you the
She
video.
looks good.
I did show you the video. So while we were
Looking
bullshitting,
terrible.
deleting shit off my phone so we could finish up this. Damn, dude.
Ooh. Is that second shot?
Nah, it's that bronchitis.
Oh.
Yeah, chronic. It just comes and goes. Yeah.
You're a fighter now. You want to fight it?
Dude, I've been. Freaking, if I hit those little jewels or little air bars or whatever, one hit fucks me up for like a week. Yeah, just triggers it and just. My dumbass took a hit last night. Like dumbass. One hit, just fucking. It's terrible. It's crazy. I got such strong lungs, but those things fuck me up.
I got shitty lungs. I don't know if it's from being fat or being lazy. Even when I was an athlete, I mean, I had sports-induced asthma. That's just nice way of saying you're a little too fat. So
You're just a little too fat playing sports.
yeah. I mean, I took it though. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I was carrying around less weight though. It's 270.
Okay.
So, and that was at least with muscle. I
Yeah.
mean, back then I was
But how much you weigh now?
300.
What? You
Yeah.
don't look 300 at all.
That's what a lot of people say.
Yeah, you hold
I
it
say,
well.
I don't either.
You hold it well.
I'm lucky.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that aren't.
That's true. A lot of people who are 300, you can tell that they're 300.
Yeah,
Shit, there's some people who aren't 300 where you think they're 300.
that's true.
That's not you. I was going to say 245.
I wish.
Yeah.
I'd look a lot skinnier at 245.
245.
You mean
Yeah,
at
good weight,
290?
dude. You'd be a
I'd look-
fucking stout motherfucker at 245.
I know, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, dude, it'd be scary. It wouldn't even make doors big enough for you. Like,
That's true.
I don't even know how you'd walk into places.
I'd just be like, you ever seen that meme? It's like a Chad. You know what a Chad is?
Like, is that like the guy
like
version
just
of
super
Karen?
like a Sigma male. You know what a Sigma male is? It's like a Sigma male.
Okay.
It's an image of just a Chad.
Yeah.
Just like this. Really. Dude, that'd be me. Except with a skinny waist.
Ah.
But no, I remember being in high school. I was strong, bro. Now I feel
Strong.
like benching over 300,
Mm.
squatting 600.
Okay.
So now I'm just butter.
Mm.
It's tough.
Make a piece of toast out of you.
Worse. I can't even spread butter right.
No.
I'm like, wow, my back hurts. What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah, my body's just falling
Why do I
apart.
feel this way? I'm 23.
Yeah.
I feel
Just-
that. I'm 28 and I feel like shit. I'll be waking up and be like, gotta crack my neck.
Yeah.
I gotta freaking pop my back. Gotta stretch. I'm like, woof. Woof. And that's on a night I don't go out.
Mm.
That's just a normal night. That's just coming home and going straight to bed at 9 o'clock. Waking up in the morning. Getting a good night rest on a nice mattress.
Man.
It's rough. Don't get older. I'm
I think that's
almost
impossible.
30.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It is crazy.
Like, I can't even think about being 25. My birthday's in November.
Okay.
I'll be 24 in November.
Okay.
I can't even imagine hitting that 5-digit and then going to 30.
Yeah.
30 feels so far away.
Feels
And I feel
far
like
away
a
from
child.
me too.
I feel like a child.
Right? I still don't feel like I should be 30 ever. Like they shouldn't let me be 30.
Mm.
Like there's no way. I can't be 30. Like what? 30?
Yeah.
Jeffrey, how's it feel to be 30? Ah, he's not 30 yet. I always fuck with him.
It's coming up, though.
I always fuck with him because I'm like, you're 32.
You're 40.
42. Dude, you're going to be 30 in December? What are we doing for your dirty 30? Bro, we got to get you trashed. Trashed. No exceptions. It's your 30th birthday. You're 30. You're
Yeah, you
dirty
gotta do
30.
something.
That's like that's like the last birthday that is acceptable to get trashed on. Like when someone walks by us and you're laying on the sidewalk puking, they're gonna be like, birthday? Yeah, 21st? Nah, 30th. They'd be like, fair enough.
I
And they'll just keep it
remember.
walking, man. They'll just keep it walking like it's the last acceptable one. Like you're dirty 30. Say that 5 times fast.
Dirty 30. Dirty 30. Dirty 30. Dirty 30. 30. 30 30.
Damn,
See, I don't know if
there
I
was
can
a
do
little
it.
bit of pauses in there.
There
you
was.
know?
There was. I was
30,
stumbling.
30, 30.
Oh, see?
That's a
See?
tongue twister. Woo! 30. Made me 30 in December. Wait, what day? 20th.
Oh, so you're like a
December
Christmas baby.
20th.
then.
Damn.
Were you one of those kids that got gypped out of birthday and Christmas gifts? Because I know a couple people like that. They're still
I was a
salty.
middle child too.
Oh.
Damn.
See, now
How does
were
the
you,
middle child get treated?
I don't want to say ignored. But like my sister's the baby.
Uh-huh.
My brother always getting into trouble.
Yeah.
I'm the good one.
Just in the middle.
I'm the good
They just left you alone.
Mm.
one.
They no compliments, but they never yelled at you either. Damn. That sucks.
Man.
No reassurance, but you didn't get yelled at.
I play baby.
I feel that.
I like that. Love to love.
Oh, you didn't get shit talked online, though? Oh, man.
Modern Warfare 2 lobbies.
I felt like I was in the Civil War.
Dude, kid.
bro.
Yo,
It was
kids
tough.
wouldn't, they couldn't do it no more.
Oh my god.
They don't even know what it's like, those Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. Dude, it was nuts.
Dude,
It wasn't even that long ago.
I know. I'll get some remnants of that, specifically in COD. I feel
It's
like
almost always Call of Duty.
yeah,
It's almost always.
yeah.
Almost always.
Like I was playing, just casually. I was on the phone, wasn't really paying attention. I was just trying to pass the time. This dude looks at me, or is talking to me through the mic. He's like, "Wow, my team's fucking trash." Dude, he's just talking by himself. And I was like, wow, dude, this dude's pissed.
There's nobody else there. He's just talking.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I
it.
hear my gamer tag. He's like, codename Banana, you fucking suck. Carrying you around.
Damn, I'm just sitting here minding
I
my
know.
business. I'm
I
just
know.
trying to play a quick
I
game.
know. I thought I was going to plug in my mic and be like, sorry, dude. Like, didn't know you were MLG, my guy. Man. People take casual games so seriously.
People be coming at you for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even saying nothing. You don't even have your mic plugged in.
Dude, the best part is just being like, just having one other person with you, and all of a sudden you hear as soon as you get in the game, "Shut up, bitch!" like what? Why you tell me to shut up? I didn't even talk to you. Like, shut up, bitch.
Yeah, that's Kraber and I. There's
Oh
some
my
games.
God.
There's some games where we don't talk to nobody. We'll be in
Yeah.
our own Discord channel and we just be playing we're just talking to each other. And then there's some games where Kramer be like, "I choose violence."
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god.
And then we just start going in. And when we go in, we get hella petty. If you say something in the first round, we're gonna make sure that you remember it in round 20.
Yeah.
We gonna mention it every single round, like to the point. Dude, we get mean. We're savages,
Oh,
but we only choose that every. I mean, there's got to be someone in there just being a super dick for no reason, especially like
Yeah.
right when the lobby even queues up. You're not
Yeah.
even in the game yet, and someone's already at like
Already
peak
talking shit,
dickness, and
yeah.
you're like, dog,
yeah.
we haven't even started yet.
Those
Can
are
you
the
at least
best,
just
though.
can you at least just let me be shit first? Like, damn.
Yeah. It's awful.
Dude, some people just choose violence from the fucking
Yeah, bro.
from the countdown lobby.
Yeah, it's awful. They'll call me fat. I'm like, how do you know that?
How do you know that?
You got a webcam right now, dude? Like Xbox, you can't do that. So what are you, my FBI agent? How do you know this shit? Come on, it's ridiculous. We need to do better.
But do we though? It's kind of funny.
No, sorry.
It's kind of funny.
It's alright.
Fucking those lobbies. Dude, those lobbies be cracking you up, man. But I guess not everybody can handle it though.
Oh,
Maybe we gotta do a little better, I guess. For the most part, I keep it pretty game oriented. Like pretty much about the game.
yeah.
Like there's no point, like I don't know the person for real. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
I
talk
mean-
about them in the game.
It's definitely hard to talk shit if you can't even see who you're talking
Yeah.
to. You know what I mean? Can't even insult them on their appearance. You're just kind of guessing.
Yeah.
Like the FBI agent called me fat. Like,
But you
I'm
can-
sure he didn't know.
But sometimes you can tell when you're right though.
Hey, so, you could definitely tell when somebody's throat's a little closed up because they got a little too much around the throat. You know, or they got too heavy of a beard around the neck. You could tell. There's definitely voices, distinct voices,
There's voices.
stereotypical
And
gamer
when you,
voices.
yeah, when you play games long enough, you start to pick up on them.
yeah,
You're like, nah, I know exactly who you are.
yeah,
Let me tell you about yourself real quick.
yeah. You're in the basement,
Yeah.
you know, like me. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm also in the basement. Two sides of the same coin.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Usually.
Yeah.
Usually it's the same person making fun of the same person.
Yeah,
You're just making fun of yourself.
somebody's
You
more.
fucking nerd.
Yeah, somebody's
Motherfucker,
funny.
you playing video games too.
Yeah.
Fucking sweater.
You're higher
Dude, you're
ranked
playing
than me.
competitive too.
Yeah, you're higher ranked than me, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you have 20 days logged
Fucking
into this
sweat.
account, dude. Like, what are you talking about? Man.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this dope hoodie.
The people.
The people. I like it. On the back it says "Be the change."
Be the change. I stole it from HEB, apparently.
Oh, damn! What if they sue you one day?
I got nothing, bro.
How does that work?
I don't know.
Damn, HEB does say "Be the change."
I know.
Ah,
I saw that.
Shit.
Well,
Just add an extra E.
to be fair, it's
Just be
based
the
off
change.
my thesis. It's based off my thesis from college to make me graduate.
Uh-huh.
So it was inspired from lingo and language I was playing with from last year. So I did it first. So if you're gonna see anybody suing anybody, it's me against HEB. You
But
hit?
did you patent it though?
It don't matter. They can't. I don't think they can patent that.
I think I don't know. They can't trademark that.
No,
That's not like a phrase.
I think it's too general.
Oh,
Just like the people.
that's true.
I don't think I could.
That's true. That's actually pretty good then. This is good too. This looks good on there.
Thank you.
Looks sharp. Doesn't look like it's gonna like rub off.
I fucking hope not, because that'd be terrible on me. That's bad on me. I gotta be honest. No, I mean the people apparel. I started, like I said, from my thesis, pride in ethnic diversity. Really, just kind of came out from discovering who I was as a person. Grew up, kind of, I guess, stereotypically normal. Didn't really have too much diversity in my life. I am Puerto Rican, Salvadoran, and Italian. So I'm not white per se. I am white passing. I don't really get offended if people call me white or try to bash me or whatever for that. I mean, don't necessarily affect me in a bad way, I guess. But I felt weird growing up. You know, I felt super cultured from the beginning of my life all the way till my family, my Spanish family, moved down here. From there, it was like a culture shock because I wasn't really close to my Italian family. There was I was close to my grandmother, my uncle on my Italian side, but really it was a lack of my family being around. So as soon as my Spanish family left, it was culture shock. You know, they left. They took everything with them, really. I lived with my grandma at the time. My grandma's from El Salvador.
Okay.
So she kind of kept me grounded, not only to you know who I was, but to my aunts. We were really close, all of us. You know, I remember fondly just going over there almost every weekend. Really, at least in my mind, it felt like every weekend. It was awesome. You know. It was nothing like it, really.
Get some good food.
Great food.
Mm.
Great food. Rice and beans.
Hell yeah.
Shit, dude, I'm blanking right now. I can't even think about the shit I used to eat. Man, that's embarrassing. My aunt makes good egg salad, though.
Oh, okay.
It's not necessarily ethnic, but
a good egg salad,
bomb,
though. All right. Something that sticks out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely sticks out when there's just ethnicity everywhere and then just
Egg salad.
egg salad.
Fair enough.
Like, wow.
Wow,
Who made this?
This is actually really good.
Who made this? But yeah, it was a huge culture shock. I mean, not only just from being so close, but after that point, and really trying to establish my relationships with my other side of the family, it was odd because my Spanish side is so emotional.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they wear their emotions on their sleeve. And that's what really I grew up with. So to go from that to, I wouldn't even know how to describe it, but there wasn't a sense of love, I guess, is what I would say. It just felt disconnected. At least I did. So from there, I grew up and I felt different. The way I described it was I knew I was different, and I would get looks and stuff, comments here and there. I didn't really understand it though until maybe high school. I started to really branch out and expand, kind of learn who I was, because growing up, besides knowing my ethnicity, I didn't know where I came from, where my family came from. That was disheartening. All my friends, particularly white friends, knew where they came from. And I felt so disconnected to who I was. I felt like I was just a normie, for lack of a better term. Like I wasn't unique. And, in the grand scheme of things, we live in a world where everybody just wants to feel unique,
Sure.
So exploring my background, my ethnicity, in greater detail, and kind of going into depth specifically last year, but all throughout college. And let me tell you, I went to an art school, Cleveland Institute of Art.
Okay.
It's very different. Very different. I mean, there's just a lot of different experiences there.
Yeah.
Whether you want to... it's just very different. It's very culture... Like, that's a true culture shock, really. But I think that changed me for the better, and it really challenged me to become a better person, I think.
Sure.
So I started to just dig into who I was, where I'm from. It's funny, I didn't even know I was Puerto Rican until, like, I was 12, you know? So, it's weird. Just weird. Like, do you know where you're from? Do you know? No? Man. You think that's weird?
I kind of like it that way.
Really?
Yeah.
Man. I don't know, I can't, I'm not like that anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to know.
I kind of like it that way because I can be whoever I want. I don't like.
Well, yeah. No, I wanna make something clear. Like, I wanna know who I am.
Sure.
Relative to, like, what the history is to my name. Like, that'd be really interesting.
Yeah.
To know why my last name's Ragone, not only because of, you know, geographical location and where ethnicities come from, but, you know, how did it get there? You know, that's just something I'm interested in. And,
Yeah, I respect that.
just from a historic...
I personally don't
Yeah.
think about it.
Man. Probably makes life easier because I think about ethnicity, I think about race a lot.
Yeah.
I remember when I didn't, and I'm like, damn, like I just have that lens over everything now. Not to say that, like, everything's racist or not to go that far, but I just think about it a lot.
Sure.
I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting to know, like, where you come from, where everybody comes from, really. But back on topic. So exploring, you know, who I was kind of led to different rabbit holes of exploring race, what race really is, exploring different ethnicities, different cultures. And, I mean, I'm one of those people where I want to try and respect everybody.
Absolutely.
So last year, I was starting to develop my thesis. 2 years ago, actually. Starting to develop my thesis in 2019. And, you know, whether you love him or hate him, Trump was very polarizing. And race was huge, right? And already going through this rabbit hole of, you know, who am I? Exploring my ethnicity, where I'm from, and kind of feeling that lack of pride of, like, you know, who am I really? Like, I keep saying that, who am I? But that's so important to me, to kind of discover who I was. So, with that being said, and with all the race relation problems going on, especially last year with George Floyd and everything, I kind of, I was like, this is something that people feel strongly about, you know? There's a lack of pride in who people are, whether it's because of the racism that they experience, whether it's because they don't know who they really are, whether it's because of colorism, but that's a whole different bag of worms. You know, I want people to feel prideful in who they are.
Sure.
So that's where the people came from. And it's specifically pride in ethnic diversity in America. Because America, we're very diverse here. I believe, this is going to be controversial, but America is probably the least racist country out of the whole world. And you got to put it in perspective, though. You think of European countries, specifically France. Them motherfuckers are racist, man. They're openly racist. Not to say that certain Americans aren't.
Yeah.
But, you know, we pride ourselves supposedly on being a melting pot and not having segregation. You know, cultures are bound to mix. It's inevitable that, you know, I just saw a couple weeks ago that the white race, if you want to call it that, is declining for the first time in a while. Is that a bad thing? You know, that's just because we have more diversity in this country. We're one of the most diverse populations ever. I mean, really. There's so much race mixing, if you want to call it race mixing. Here, I think it makes it better. I think
Yeah, it's
people
great.
become more cultured.
It's great. There's so many great things that come from that.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about Asian food. I don't think we would have any Asian food if there wasn't immigration, if we didn't have certain laws to make this more enticing for people. It's huge. I mean, I wouldn't be here without immigration.
Sure.
I'm second generation American.
Sure.
I think this country has its problems, but what doesn't? You know what I mean? It's just our job to try and fix it if we can. You know, it's all we can really do. So with that being said, and taking the prideful aspect into account, and really looking at America's history, you know, how do we make it better? I know clothing specifically will not. You know, there's a lot of people see clothing, especially political, if you want to call it political clothing, as fake, right? And to a certain extent, you know, it could be construed as that. You know, you see AOC tax the rich, showing up to a Met Gala that, you know, tickets cost $30,000, or you need to know a designer who is really high end.
Yeah.
I think that was certainly performative to a certain extent, but to change the system, if you want to call it that, you need to be in it.
Yeah.
Right. That's how you affect it. Bottom line. So, taking the concept of pride and ethnic diversity and trying to do something a little bit more unique, I would say. Not saying that starting a clothing brand is unique, but clothing that celebrates diversity in certain ways. I want to keep it lighthearted because I can only speak to my experiences. I've had certain racial experiences. A lot have been good just because I'm white passing. But I know I have a lot of diverse friends, and they haven't been lucky like me. Clothing is something we wear every day, obviously. I think if I stepped outside being naked, not only would I get arrested, but I'd probably be looked at a little bit differently. Gotta be honest. Especially with my body type, I'd be like, why is he naked? Like, have Jordan go out there and be naked. He'd probably get a couple looks. Looks are good, though.
Nah.
Oh,
Maybe.
listen. You got
I
that
doubt
fighter
it, though.
body, though.
Nah. Not right now.
Oh, not right now. You got a hoodie on, that's why. But, you know, clothing, especially streetwear, because that's what I wanted to take it. Streetwear, I did a lot of research. Originally started from black kids in New York. Also collaborating with punk in the 90s, specifically in the 90s, and surfer culture. That's where it all started.
Okay.
Those quote-unquote disenfranchised communities that were opposed to the man and, you know, stick it to him and hated authority figures. That's where street wear comes from.
Sure.
You know, Supreme and the Hundreds, brands like that.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing the background of streetwear, it only kind of made sense that to challenge the status quo, at least the way I can, I took it to streetwear. I took it to clothes. And from there, from developing a thesis to really making it a reality, has been a struggle. It's been hard to try to be an entrepreneur at 23, not really having I have a stable income, but not having a lot
Yeah.
to spare for it.
Yeah.
But also making just dumb decisions, and, you know, as a creator, I don't know if you feel this. I get imposter syndrome, man.
I just feel, yeah, I was talking about that earlier today. Not so much like, yeah, essentially same thing. Yeah, it's just like,
Like, do I belong?
yeah,
You know, am I doing the right thing?
yeah.
You know, it might not be so heavy for you,
I
maybe
I
it
feel
will.
That.
Yeah.
I feel that.
You know, as a creator, there's such an emphasis on traditional creativity being original, right? You know, growing up, I don't know if your school district as a kid was super creative and emphasized art and expression, but I know Mine didn't.
Not really.
You know, it's really just structured. You know, this is how you do math. This is how you do English.
Yeah.
There's no room for creativity in school, whether you believe there should be or not. That's just how it is. And I think that's wrong. I think there's multiple solutions to different problems. I think that's how you be a rational human being.
Yeah.
By just taking in different ways.
It's like that at work too. Get micromanaged.
Yeah.
Told you have to do something this way. Where it's like, but I do my job exceptionally this way. Why not just let me do it this way? This is how I'm comfortable in doing it.
Yeah. You know, you need to know the rules to break the rules, right?
Yeah.
So if you're told one way, this is how you do it. This is how you do 1 + 1 = 2. Now, how else do you get that, right? People don't like doing that. Our school systems really don't like doing that. I digress. I lost my train of thought.
You're good. You were talking about imposter syndrome, and then before that, you were talking about streetwear.
Well, it ran heavy in my head, this imposter syndrome.
Okay.
For people who don't know what imposter syndrome is, you know, it's this sense of, do I belong to what I'm doing? Am I doing the right thing? I'm sure many people feel that way. I was told by one of my older friends right out of college that runs heavy, you know, because after college is one of the more traditional ways of going about life, I guess. That's a whole nother bag of worms. I hate college, but
has its pros and cons.
Yeah,
just like everything.
I think it
but
has its cons.
For the I don't disagree fully. Like it's something. It's
like,
something, but I feel like college helped me become a much better person.
I think so too. I rag, like, especially to my aunt.
Yeah.
She hears it a bunch.
Yeah.
Like, I talked about college isn't necessary for 90% of jobs out there.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Like, I don't think as a creative you necessarily need to go to college.
Sure.
And for most jobs, I think experience. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But if I'm coming out of college, even to graduate, right, I had to do 2 years of an internship, which is good. I mean, that's 2 years of experience coming right out of college. Even with that, you know, junior designer, because I'm a graphic designer, require 4 or 5 years. Even if they require 2 years, they still pick a junior designer who has 5 years. It's like, that's something you can't change.
Yeah.
You know, you can't fast forward time. So you're like, how do I get this opportunity? And it just gets in your head. After that, I mean, you know, you think about if you're doing the right thing, if you should be where you're at right now, and that's tough. It's tough to break, really. But I've been reading. I read. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, okay. What do you like to read?
Nothing. I'm more of a visual learner.
Okay.
I mean,
me
I
too.
don't know if it's
Very
obvious.
much so.
Yeah.
I'm very much visual.
I hate reading.
Yeah.
I really do. But I've been getting into reading because I think that's how I really progress. Beginning into a lot of design-specific books, a lot of creative books. Right now I'm reading Steal Like an Artist. And that goes into detail about how nothing is original, if you really think about it. You know, everything's inspired by everything. People steal all the time from everybody. It's just whether they dress it up better than you, or better than the other guy. You know, you see Apple all the time. They're always late to the party when it comes to Qi wireless charging.
They just do it better.
Yeah, they just do it better. And nobody sees it besides, like, the tech guys. Because they're like, Android had that, like, 5 years ago.
Oh, of course.
Like, why is
we know that.
Yeah.
Apple just waits to see if it's important or not.
Yeah.
See if it's
Really?
if it's a fad,
Yeah.
if it's going to die out. And then once they realize that, okay, people really like this, let's add it. Took
Besides
them
that,
4 years to do ProMotion this year.
Yeah. That's true. And they have the best cameras, I think.
Best videos for sure. They definitely rank always in the best video, but camera, the Google Pixel is pretty nice, and so is the Ultra 20.
Oh, it better be for $1,000.
Well, yeah, I mean they're pretty much all $1,000 at this point.
Started with the iPhone.
Yep.
Sad iPhone 10, I think, started at $1,000.
Yep.
From there, everybody else was like, "Oh, we can.
So
we could charge
that
$1,000?"
much? Okay.
And people will pay.
But they're so powerful now.
I know.
They do everything.
I know.
There's nothing you can't do on them. They're crazy.
I mean, they're basically
pictures are
little
nuts.
computers.
Yeah, the pictures are nuts.
Yeah.
You got a decent camera built into a high-powered computer.
Mm-hmm.
They do everything.
Yeah.
Like, you can take photos and you're like, damn, my phone did that.
It's crazy. It really is.
It is crazy.
Look at what you're shooting on here.
I know. We're shooting on a phone right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's wild. It's wild. But imposter syndrome, it's tough. It's tough to break.
Yeah. I feel that.
So I think just overcoming and realizing, you are at the right spot. You are at the right place. You need to just work on you. Wait for your position. Wait for yourself to grow. Be patient, but take in the experience because you won't get it back.
Absolutely. Right? Can't get time back.
Yeah.
Enjoy the process.
Yeah. And that's what I try to do.
It's tough, though.
It is.
It's super tough.
It is.
It's super tough, man, because it's really easy to just curl up and do fucking nothing all day.
Yeah.
Super easy. There's some days where I just want to curl up in a ball and just be like, all right, I'm cool right here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do nothing.
I'm cozy.
Yep.
I got my blankets on.
Yep. And social media just exaggerates it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you see, oh my God, Charli D'Amelio, all these TikTok stars, younger than me, 5 years younger than me.
Making millions. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then you're like, damn, how come I suck so much?
Yeah. I'm like, why am I a loser, bro?
For
it's ridiculous. It also...
It's true, though.
It, creates this, I need to do more.
Yeah.
When sometimes that's the case.
And it is, but sometimes you just got to go at your own pace.
Yeah.
And, you got to accept the fact that you might not have the same brain flow as they do, in the sense of, they just saw something, they figured it out beforehand, and then that's just how it happened.
Yeah.
And so you just got to go at your own pace. I like to think that at 28 I'm doing pretty damn good. At least other people try to tell me that, but in my head I'm like, no, fuck that. I should be way better. I should be way further than I am right now. But everyone's always like, nah, Jordan, you're doing so good. You're doing really well for what you're doing, or for your age. And it's I wish I felt like that.
I know. I feel the same way. I mean, it's tough. I'm only 23. I just graduated last year. It's
tough, and this is only going to get worse for younger and younger people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky, consider myself lucky, that I grew up without social media until high school.
Yep.
I didn't get a Facebook until high school.
But now, anybody coming up now is 100% submerged.
Yeah.
There's no, for us, we were 50-50. And then it continues to go closer and closer to 100 as we trickle down the age groups.
Yeah. I feel bad. I mean,
it's terrible. I don't like it.
I don't either.
I don't like it at all. We talked about this before. It's the only thing in life that doesn't have a warning sign before you sign up.
That's true.
The only thing.
That's true.
H-E-B has to put no sugar added apple pie, and then underneath putting in asterisks, not low calorie.
Mm-hmm.
Literally everything has a warning. Your little coffee, caution, hot. No shit.
Yeah.
Everything we do has a warning, except for social media.
Well, I mean, it's because they could be absolved. They could wash their hands of whatever is said on their platforms. They're not publishers. Yeah. That's the legal jargon.
Yep.
So if they were made publishers, you go after them. That's how you change. That's how you change anything, is with money. If you go after them for having them, not really monitor or not closely monitor their platforms, this world would be different.
Yep.
But it's not. They're not publishers. They get away with most of the stuff that they do. They're private companies. They really follow the law with loopholes, all that. It's tough to really get them.
They can pretty much do whatever they want.
Yeah.
The big ones.
Twitter, Facebook. Yeah.
They can pretty much do whatever
Google.
they want. Yeah.
Google's up there.
Yep. So what's the goal with the company? What would you like to do? What would you like to see?
I'm not sure. I created it out of necessity for myself. And I realized that maybe this can reach more people. Ideally, I would want to do this full time. Right now I'm doing production and business. I'm realizing production is a pain in the ass. So, I think I might just switch over to business. Production doesn't cost too much. Putting into perspective, there's still big profit margins, especially with clothing. That's no issue. But I want to be doing this full time.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, in the future, doesn't necessarily make sense to really invest in property when it comes to commerce. But I would want a space for people that feel the same way like me. You know, whether they feel lack of pride and knowledge in who they are, and want to express that creatively. Because, like I said before, I don't think creativity is really nurtured here. I don't think in America specifically we value creatives. That's just my thoughts on it. You know, you see all these people like Joe Rogan or all the artists that are coming out, Travis Scott, Drake. You know, they're creatives in a sense of, you know, they were doing it, they were making their own thing, they were doing their own thing, but they're outliers, right? Most of us coming in, going either the traditional route of college or trying to make it on their own, you got to catch a break.
Yeah.
You know,
I was thinking about this earlier today. I was thinking, I bet you Joe Rogan wishes his show could go like 2 years back, size-wise.
Yeah.
They cracked a joke at the Emmys. They made fun of Joe Rogan at the Emmys. Like, he probably wishes he could just go back 2 years, man.
Yeah.
I think it's so big now. It's so big. And now it's just became so politicized, just like everything else. And it's just like, he just wants to sit there and have a conversation with a bunch of different people. Like, and he has his opinions on things, but we all have our own opinions on things.
Well, I think it's tough too, and I think it's interesting that with a podcast specifically, it's unfiltered.
Yeah.
You don't get edits. You don't get time to necessarily think about what you're saying.
You're speaking in the moment.
Yeah.
You might not feel that way tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just how you felt right there at that moment.
Yeah.
With the person that you were talking to.
You have no opportunity to necessarily research.
Yeah.
You know? He's got Jamie. That's his dude.
Yeah.
But even then, I mean,
You're speaking on the fly.
yeah.
You're speaking on the fly. And like, I posted about that when I posted the Jonathan Hildner episode. It's just like, there's things I might have said in there that I don't agree with today, but there's also some things in there that I wish I pushed back more on.
Yeah.
But that's the nature of what this is. It's just unedited, unfiltered. There's no pauses. We don't stop it.
Yeah.
This is a full running. Like, we run all the way through, and then afterwards we dap up and we go home.
Yeah.
Like, we don't pause and be like, okay, we should say this, or like nothing like that. We just talk. And like, you're gonna say something that someone's like,
That's stupid.
oops.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
You're going to. I said something in this episode where I was already like, that was dumb.
Oh, you want to talk about it?
It's just like, but it's just like
Right.
silly. Yeah. It's just, just me being silly. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just talking shit. Like, just being silly. And it's like, this is going to happen. And most of the time he's talking shit too.
Yeah.
But people get mad because he's so big now. And they're like, oh, misinformation, da 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 da. And it's just like, he brings on some of the smartest people in the world. Stop worrying about what he says and focus on the people that he's bringing on and what they say. And if you don't agree with what Joe says, that's fine. This dude, he's a stand-up comedian. Focus on the people who he's bringing on who are accredited and listen to what they have to say. Don't worry about what he necessarily has to say, because his opinion is just his opinion. Whereas those other people are bringing actual research and actual facts onto the show.
Well, I see a lot of criticism with him specifically for bringing on controversial people.
Yeah. Jordan Peterson.
I think that dude's dumb. That dude's stupid. But, I mean, I do admire that he's willing to have relatively tough conversations with people that he disagrees with fundamentally. And I mean, when it comes down to it, people aren't monoliths, right? Whether you want to talk about race, whether you want to talk about politically, specifically, we all don't think the same. People are complex.
Yeah.
I consider myself a Democrat, pretty liberal, but there are certain right-wing things, like the Second Amendment. I love shooting guns, bro.
Shooting's fun.
Oh,
It's fun.
I love guns.
It's fun.
But, I'm not gonna take away that fundamental right that we have.
Yeah.
It's not like if we took it away, what are we scared that the government is gonna, be tyrannical? It's not like we don't spend trillions of dollars in the military anyways, I mean, if the government wanted to stomp us out, they could.
Except they're gonna run out of money by October 15th.
That's not gonna happen.
You saw the
Yeah.
you saw those articles.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's
There's just so much fear mongering. That's one thing I
Yeah.
really do agree with. I really do agree with. Like, you just read the headlines and you're just like, dude, you're literally. I saw one. It said COVID doesn't only affect taste and smell. It can affect all 5 senses.
mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, like, I get it. Like, COVID is serious, but you can also die from drinking too much water.
Yeah.
Like, of course it can, or something can, but are we talking about, like, if you actually read the article, they're talking about 1 or 2 cases that they've read. But, like, if you just scroll through that headline, you're like, oh my God! Like, you're going to be terrified.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know.
Well, like I said before, I don't know if we were recording, but it's all about the negativity.
Yeah.
People focus on negativity, and that's what get clicks. Now, I mean, people should be informed. If that stuff's happening, like vaccine has a 98% efficacy
Mhm.
efficacy rate. People should know about that 2%, 1%, whatever it is. Just like how if you don't want to take the vaccine, it's your choice. You should know your odds of surviving if
Yeah.
it's bad,
Yeah.
if it's good. You should be informed, but at the same time, it's all about clicks, right? It's what it comes down to at the end of the day. This world revolves around money. I think personally,
Money.
yeah.
I used to think that I wanted a lot of money. But now that I'm getting a little older, I've realized that I just want enough money passively that I don't have to work or do something that's considered a job.
Yeah.
It's pretty much where I'm at. If I can get to about $7K a month residual income, I ain't working no more.
Mhm.
That's plenty. That's plenty. I can do
That'd be
do what I
nice.
want.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. I can do what I want at that point.
I just want to just not have debt.
I feel
I
that.
think ultimately.
I got lucky. My school's paid for. I paid for the last year by myself, but I paid in cash.
Oh, see, that's nice.
I was
I
making
was,
pretty good money waiting tables.
Mm,
So I paid the last, and I didn't go to a very expensive school.
I-
So I paid the last semester. Last year, I paid for it. Because my tax returns were always fat when I was in college.
Yeah.
Shit. And I'm always been good with my money. Financially, I've always been good with my money. That's why I consider myself in the position that I am, because I didn't blow my shit. I didn't blow my money.
yeah.
I've always been good at saving my money, and I've also been fortunate. I've always made pretty decent money my entire life. I've always been in positions where my jobs paid pretty well,
Yeah.
but they've all been sales jobs or waiting tables. It's all been based on me, though. It's all
Yeah.
been based on my effort. So it's what I put in is what I get out.
Well, that's heavy in sales.
Yeah.
You got to meet quotas of specifically with my company. There's quotas and stuff.
Yep.
You just gotta get out there. It's a
Mhm.
special type of person, really.
And not everybody can do it.
Yeah.
And I feel that. Like, not everybody can do it. Not everybody has the skill set to do it. Like, I know some people who there's just no fucking way they could wait tables or do sales. Like, I just get it. They're just
Mhm.
too socially awkward. Like, and I get that. But there's got to be a way. You got to be able to find something. Something that pays you a little bit more.
Well, that's why personally I think going to college to make a living is unnecessary.
Yeah.
Why do I have to pay to make a living?
Sure.
That's counterproductive. Unless that living
doctor,
matches
a
or
lawyer.
like it makes sense to invest $200,000 to be a lawyer
Yeah.
and then make millions over your lifetime. That's a good ROI.
Sure.
To pay
Return on investment.
yeah, return on investment. But to pay $20,000 or more to get really
$30,000 job.
yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky as a designer. There's that opportunity to make a lot more.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Especially
but-
right now.
Yeah,
So many people are hiring too. Especially if you know how to code.
Well, down here it's tough. I will say down here is tough.
There's a lot of competition.
I've been in the market. I don't know if it's because there's just an influx of all those specifically Californians. I keep hearing Californians coming down here or what. But I'm getting a bunch of bites in Cleveland, but nothing down here.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because I don't meet the qualities of the designers down here. I don't know if it's just because there are so many people in the job pool.
There's a ton. Who you know is important.
Yeah. I know. That's why I got my first job. So I completely get it.
Sucks that it's that way.
I know.
But it is. And then I don't even know how I don't know how you change that. You're always gonna have a bias. This utopia that we're searching after, I don't know if it's achievable. Like everyone's gonna have some kind of bias.
Yeah. I think to a certain extent. But to have, I guess, socioeconomic conditions be as equal as possible is important, I think. Because not everybody's, quote unquote, equal to start. You know, it matters where your spawn point is, right? If you're born in a poor family, statistically, you're gonna be poor. And it's very hard to break out of that bracket.
It's extremely hard.
Yeah.
It's like a 2% chance.
Yeah.
It's tough.
And nowadays, the wealth gap is just getting larger.
Yeah.
Right? You heard about, I don't know if you actually have, but you probably have. Amazon made billions over the coronavirus.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's ridiculous.
I made way more money last year.
Billions?
No, I just made more money than I just made more money last year than the year before.
Yeah.
Relatively.
Yeah.
So that was another thing we were fortunate. We got busier.
Yeah. Well, everybody's moving too.
Yeah.
You know,
So
it
we
just
got busier. Way busier.
Yeah. So it just matters who you are, really. I mean, that's kind of why I was so interested to learn about who I was.
Sure.
Right. To kind of figure out what really makes me me, and then how do I break that mold to really be my own person. Like I said, you got to know the rules to break the rules, right? So I think it's a whole bunch of different factors of how we get to a somewhat perfect, because it'll never be perfect. There's always going to be bad people out there, greedy people. The way we structure our economy right now leans heavy into business. Business runs this country. You know what I mean? If you could just look at our politicians' portfolios. I saw a study of people looking at Nancy Pelosi's investment portfolio, because it's public.
Mm-hmm.
People are making so much money off of her investments. People don't know that. Look at Nancy Pelosi's investment portfolio and put money into what she's putting money in. I'm not a political advisor, though.
That was not financial advice.
I'm not a fiduciary. Don't listen. But it's crazy though. Like money, it all comes back to money. Right?
Mm-hmm. Everything. Everything comes back to money. Literally everything.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes it's so hard to believe in certain things, because you're just like, bruh.
I get it.
It's like, come on.
Yeah. I completely
Advertising dollars. It's like, damn. It's like you want to believe that people are doing the right thing for the right reasons. But then at the end of the day, when you understand that everything revolves around money, these big corporations, it's like they're seizing an opportunity. And it sucks, because you shouldn't feel that way when you see a certain thing. Like, you shouldn't feel that way. You should be like, damn, that's awesome. I'm glad that they're shining a light on this or that. But then you're like, are they though? Like, genuinely? Or are they because the ad dollars are fat?
I mean, I think it involves some.
I guess it goes half and half. I guess it's a little bit of both.
I guess it involves the climate, the political climate of that certain time, because you see, I think, what was Pride Month? I mean, you see all these companies advertising.
I don't know what month it is.
I think it's June.
June, yeah. I think
You see all these companies, you know, posturing as supporting LGBTQ. And that's great if they really believe in that, and if that's a cause they really want to promote. That's great. But at the end of the day, they're a business, and they're going to do what makes financial sense.
Yeah.
And if supporting, whether they believe it or not as a company, fundamentally, if supporting LGBTQ makes money, they're going to do it. Just like how I'm baffled how marijuana isn't legal.
It doesn't make any sense.
Like the state, like this country, I could be out of debt with how much weed could be sold. It makes no sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't make sense. It's wild. Like, I think everything, I don't know, maybe this is a fortunate, maybe this is a privilege of mine, but I just think that we always just got to treat everybody as individuals.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I think that's facts.
Just everybody.
Because not everybody's the same, you know. Not everybody, like I said, is a monolith, right? Everybody's got different lived experiences. You don't know what
perspective is too important. Like, perspective is huge on people's beliefs. Perspective.
Yeah.
They've seen certain shit that maybe you haven't seen.
Yeah.
Maybe that you don't understand. They had to do things that you would never understand.
Yeah.
And, like, perspective is just too important. Treat everybody as an individual. It's okay not to like somebody.
Yeah.
Just don't like the group. Or just not like the group. Yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up. This was fun.
This was
always cool. It's always cool to meet somebody for the first time on the podcast.
Yeah, it's definitely
I guess we didn't
different.
mention that.
I've
but,
never we've never met. So my uncle hooked us up.
Yeah.
Um,
That was fun. We're gonna have to get Asian food.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to show you some spots downtown.
Hey, it'd be a pleasure.
Yeah. We'll get together. I had a lot of fun, man. Shout yourself out. Tell everybody where they can find you. The whole 9 yards. Give everybody the deets.
You can really check out the People Apparel at thepeopleapparel.com. Really simple. Really easy on the SEO search engine stuff. You might see some heavy right-wing stuff also if you just generalize on Google. It's not me, but it's funny to definitely see who uses that term and who doesn't.
The people.
Yeah, you would be. Well, I don't think you'd be surprised actually of who uses that. Very patriotic.
Yeah.
You can find me on Instagram at my personal is Cozy Boy Frank. Cozy _boy with an I _ Frank. Same thing with the People Apparel on Instagram. I've been really bad at posting. I
feel that, dude. That goes back to what we were talking about earlier with the imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
I hate posting. If
Yeah.
I could do this without social media, it'd be perfect. I have no problem.
It's also tough too because it's like, am I saying the right thing?
Yeah.
Can I word this better?
Yeah.
Like I'm illiterate.
Thankfully,
Like,
I don't think about it from that perspective.
Oh, I do.
I just hate being on social media.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Damn. God.
Damn, I am illiterate.
I know, right?
I said I was an ape.
This man waited a whole hour to correct
It's
you.
all right. I am an ape. I said that.
Fucking Jeffrey, bro. Fucking Jeffrey, but you're doing
No,
it right
listen.
now.
It's illiterate, and it just popped in my
No,
head.
yeah. I am a dumb ape. I say dumb shit all the time. Half my vocabulary is swear words.
Mine too. Mine too.
Yeah, it's.
Mine too, 100%.
I don't know how I'm professional, to be honest.
Oh, I'm not. That's why I do sales.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'd have been fired a long time ago.
Oh, man.
Long time ago.
It's tough.
Shit. That's your uncle.
I will.
You should hear some of the shit he said.
Oh, I know. I know.
He's fucking.
He's-
He's one of the funniest people I know.
Ooh. See, I'm going to have to bring that up because
Dude.
you're very quiet.
Dude.
A little too quiet around the house.
He is fucking funny. His timing is perfect. Perfect.
Because he just waits. He's like a snake in the grass.
And then boom, he just
Yeah.
pops out of nowhere.
Yep.
And just says something. And you're like, God damn it, Kevin, dude. Fucking troll.
Oh, my God.
And then just scoots on by.
Yep.
He'll just say it and keep walking.
Yeah,
Like
like
he'll say it
nonchalant.
while he's walking.
Nonchalant,
Like
yeah.
he'll do drive-by jokes all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Not jokes about drive-bys, but
No,
he'll
yeah,
be
yeah,
driving
yeah,
by
yeah,
while
yeah.
making the joke.
I don't know if he's soft-spoken with you, but he's very soft-spoken.
No.
And I have bad ears.
No.
So I'm like,
He's super loud at work.
you think you know somebody. You really don't. It's messed up. I'm looking at you, Uncle Kevin. I want to hear some more jokes.
Yeah, he's a fool. He's a fool, dude.
But
We've been cool for a while now.
But yeah, I'm on Instagram. I only have one release right now up on the website, but I'm working on more. I have about 50 to 75 designs in the Canon, locked and loaded. Just need to print them.
Boom, boom.
That's it.
Boom, boom. We'll do it. I think you're smarter than you give yourself credit for. At least your vocabulary is way better than mine.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Except for ethnic. What was it?
Efficacy.
Efficacy.
I know what it is
Except
now. I
for that
just
word.
said it wrong. Efficacy.
Yeah. Except
Efficacy
for that
rate.
word.
Yeah.
I didn't know that word.
I'm still a dumb ape, though. Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry. You're smarter than me.
I don't know about all
promise.
that. I don't know about
Promise. I promise.
Well, we'll agree to disagree.
At least your degree is meaningful. Okay? I went for underwater basket weaving, bro.
That's kind of dope, though. Hey, that's kind of sick, though.
And then I have a minor in Spanish, and I can maintain like a 4-word sentence.
I wish
conversation.
I learned Spanish.
Like I can. You don't know Spanish?
My mom didn't teach me.
I was meant to ask about that too.
No, my mom didn't teach me.
Damn.
I can understand it.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Sure.
There are like if you're straight up like if you're Mexican Spanish, those motherfuckers talk fast, dude.
And it's all one word.
Yeah.
It's just one giant word.
You really just have to enunciate though for me.
Yeah, that's how I am too.
Can't.
If you enunciate the words, I can follow. If it's
yeah.
one big word, I'm fucked.
It'll take me like 2 minutes to
Yeah.
process that in my computer head.
Yeah.
But it'll get across sooner or later for the most part. But yeah, like that's something I really wish I was forced to learn.
Yeah. I speak
Spanish.
enough. I do some sales in Spanish, but if it's not furniture or food, I'm fucked. So.
Yeah.
All right, man. This is a lot of fun. I gotta pee. We are out of here.
See you guys.
Bye, guys. I gotta pee. That was a lot of fun.
That was great.